Hello fam, it's your boy Investor Black and welcome you back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to write a valid SEO optimized blog post using GPT. Now, a lot of people are finding it difficult to rank their articles that have been written with AI, and that's because they don't know how to go about it the right way. In this video, I'm going to show you a detailed step-by-step guide that will enable you use GPT to generate valid posts for your affiliate marketing website or for your blog. Now, if you are interested in such video, stick around to the end of this video because it's going to be very educational. So having said that, let's delve right into the steps. The first thing you need to do is to pick a topic from your hit list. Now, if you don't know how to generate a hit list, you should check the video in the description that will show you how to actually generate one. I did that in my previous video. This video is actually part of my series on how to set up an affiliate marketing blog. So you should check the series to get the full picture of what I'm trying to do in these videos. Okay, so basically this is the site I created in my previous video. It's an empty blog with 3 categories, and it is a blog under the weight loss niche. The idea is to actually promote affiliate products in the weight loss niche. Okay, so these are the 3 categories: weight loss diet, weight loss reviews, and weight loss tips. Okay, so I have generated a hit list under weight loss reviews, and I'm going to show you my hit list. So if I go to my dashboard, that's the back end of the blog, and I go to posts and I go to all posts, it's going to take me to my list of drafted content ideas. As you can see, these are all drafted content ideas that I generated based on keyword research. So that way you will never run out of ideas and you don't have to bother about thinking of what to write. You already know that you have a bunch or a long list of researched title to write on. Okay, that way you focus more on delivery, you focus more on putting out content than just thinking and thinking. Okay, so that is the whole idea behind this. So you know that tomorrow morning you know what to write, the day after you know what to write. So if I go under categories and if you check under categories here, you're gonna see weight loss reviews, and everything here is under weight loss reviews. If you want to know how to do this, how to put the title, the category under a specific category, then check out the video that I made before this one. The link is also in the description, be popping up at the top right corner of your screen as well. So having said that, let's delve right into the next step. So from my hit list, let's assume I have created my hit list, which you can see in front of you, and the topic I want to write for today is contrav weight loss reviews. I don't even know what this is, but based on my research, I got this script from Google. Okay, so I'm going to click on edit. Okay fam, so as you can see, this is the editor, and this is where I'll be writing my article. So the second thing you need to do after you must have picked a topic from your hit list is to actually search for your topic on Google. So I'm going to go and search for this topic on Google by copying it. So I'm going to just do contrave weight loss review. Okay, so I'm going to Ctrl C, copy that, go to Google and paste that, and see what people are writing based on that. Okay, so as you can see, we have contrav oral reviews and user rating, contrav reviews rating drugs, contrav. So there are a bunch of articles around this. So once you've searched it on Google, the next thing you need to do is to analyze the snippet winner and 4 other top articles for the following. Okay, so basically a snippet is what you see in front of you here. Okay, this is not a good example of a snippet, but basically on Google, whenever you search for something and a snippet pops up, it is not because of that article is super optimized. It's because of that article won a snippet, and when you win a snippet, you stay at page 1 for a very long time, and you stay ahead of the competition. It will be difficult for somebody to actually topple you from that page 1, right? So you have to copy what that person did to get to that point where he won a snippet from Google. Okay, usually a snippet has an image and it is followed by the first article. Okay, or it is divided from the other articles. So let's assume this is our snippet and this is number 1, this is number 2, this is number 3, and this is number 4 on the ranking table, right? But this is the snippet. So the snippet owner gets to cut in line and doesn't have to worry about these other people, because his criteria, what made him go to page 1 is not because of other normal ranking factors, because he won a snippet. Okay, so like I said, you need to actually analyze the snippet winner. Okay, so let's assume this is the snippet winner. You need to analyze the snippet winner for the number of headings he has in his article, right? So I'm going to go back to my Google, then I'm going to just use this drug.com as an example, or let me just use the first one. So I'm going to right click and click on open a new tab. Then I'm going to go and check how many subheadings this guy has. Okay, so as you can see, he has some ratings, which is something that will enable you win a snippet. He has some customer reviews. He has some ratings. So basically, this is a collection of reviews from real people. So he didn't have to write a review by himself. So this is another strategy. So as you can see, this has given you an idea of the approach to use on writing this review. Okay, but as an affiliate marketer, this won't be too ideal to just write just this. You have to write a mixture of something like this, actual reviews from people, plus a detailed step-by-step guide on how to use the drug or the supplement or whatever this contrav oral is. I don't even know what it is. So that is it. So we've analyzed for the headings, and we've seen that it is different. So we do the same for the 4 other top articles. So I'm going to just go ahead and open the 4 other guys. So I'm going to open this guy, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so these are the people ranking at the page 1 of Google, and they are all ranking for a reason, and we are going to analyze their content to find out why are these people ranking, so we can copy them and improve on what they've already done. And hopefully at the end of the day, we are going to be ranking as well, because we have an insight on what to do. We already know what to do. Don't reinvent the wheel. Copy what works. Okay, so I've checked this guy out. Okay, this is another guy actually. Okay, so this person's own is the same thing. As you can see, reviews from people, but his own is slightly different. So for this kind of reviews, these are what works. So this is another one. So basically we are checking for what we are analyzing for, basically is for the number of subheadings. Okay, we want to know how many subheadings should I have in this article, if because you're going to be writing an article. So I'm going to go and check. Okay, this one is a typical blog, so I'm going to check. It has a title, then it has 1, 2, 3, and as you watch, this is a list. So this list is a continuation of this, so you have to take note of that. So if it was to win a snippet, this could actually win a snippet because it answers the question. So we have another one, we have another one, we have another one. So basically you're going to count everything. Why are you counting? So on average, based on what I've seen, we have let's say 1, 2, so confusing. Okay, so let me see, let's just say 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 subheadings. Okay, so I'm going to open my notepad and I'm going to write 12 subheadings. Okay, so I'm going to write 12 subheadings. I'm going to check the other guy as well, because you need to actually compare and contrast so you get an idea of the average. Okay, so 12 subheadings. This guy is taking forever, so this guy is the same thing, the review. But let's just see if we can okay, you have the reviews here, then we have full drug information. So I'm going to swipe to the full drug information. Then you're going to see a lot of things about it. You have uses, side effect, precautions. So I like the way this guy arranged his website. It's very unique. Okay, uses 1, so he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so under reviews, you can now add reviews from people. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. So I'm going to go to my notepad and do 7. Okay, so I'm going to do 12 plus 7. Okay, then I'm going to check another guy. So this guy also wrote on it, is contrary worth trying if you want to lose weight. Okay, so I'm going to see title 1, then we have modest benefits 1, 1, 2, 3, So it has just 3, so I'm going to go write that down as well. So I'm going to do +3. Okay, then I'm going to check this other guy. Close this as well. Very annoying. Okay, so I'm not seeing anything. Okay, so we have important safety information, then we have the definition. So we have 1, 2, 3, so 3. So I'm gonna go and just do +3 as well. Then I'm gonna check this guy. I think this guy has user review. Okay, has just user reviews. Okay, so I'm gonna see if there is anywhere to. Okay, so I'm gonna just bypass him. So I'm basically from here, I now know that we have 12, 1, 2, 4, from these 4 persons, 1, 2, 3, 4, we have 12 plus 7 plus 3. So this is 7, 8, 9, 10. This is 22, 23, 24, 25. So 25 divided by 4 will give you the average number of. I hope you know what I did. You count the number of results 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Then you total this up, then you divide it by 4. So that's what I'm doing. So 12 plus 10 is 22, right? 12 plus 10 is 22 plus 3 is 25. Okay, so 25 divided by 4, 25 divided by 4 is going to give us 4 subheadings. Okay, 25 divided by 4 is going to give us 6 subheadings. So on average, let's just call it 7 subheadings. So we've concluded that we're going to be having 7 subheadings. Okay, that is by out of the way, so we know that we are going to be having 7 subheadings. So the next thing we need to analyze for is the word count. Okay, so open up wordcounter.com, okay, or wordcounter.io. Basically, we are going to just copy from the first person's website, scroll all the way up, then starting from the very first title, scroll down, forget about anything other things, just scroll down to the very bottom where you don't see text anymore. So you scroll down and scroll down. Okay, so as you can see, it has pages. So I'm going to just stop here. I'm going to do Ctrl C. I'm going to go to the word counter. I'm going to Ctrl A, Ctrl V. So we have 3,000 words. Okay, 3,000 words. So I'm going to write 3,000 words. The same thing, I'll do 3K. Okay, 3K, comma. Then I'm going to do for the next person the same thing as well. Okay, so I'm going to copy this. Okay, Ctrl C, go to the word counter, Ctrl A, Ctrl V. That's not all. I'm going to go back and copy the remaining one. Remember, this is part of it. This is like a definition. So I'm going to just start from the bottom. Okay, then I'm going to stop here. Okay, Ctrl C. Then I'm going to go back there. Then hit enter, Ctrl V. So this one is 2,000. So I'm going to write 2K. Okay, so that's how you're going to be doing the whole thing. So I'm going to do 2K. Then I'm going to go for the next guy, which is this guy right here. The copy, scroll down all the way to the bottom. So this guy actually wrote a lot. This is what kind of article I used to write those days. So I'm going to stop here, or maybe stop at the disclaimer. Ctrl C, then go to word counter, paste everything, Ctrl A, Ctrl V. Okay, so this one is 3K as well. So I'm going to do 3K. I'm going to go back to my notepad and do 3K. And I'm going to check the next guy. Okay, so this is what the guy we just checked. Check this other guy. So I'm going to copy from the title downwards to the bottom. Okay, so we'll do Ctrl C. Then I'm going to go to the word counter, Ctrl A, delete, Ctrl V, 1000. So I'm going to do 1K. I'll do 1.4K, something like that. So I'm going to do 1K. Okay, 1K. Then I'm going to do for the next guy, which is this guy right here. So this guy's one is kind of uses, so this one is kind of stressful. Oh my god, this is stressful. So I'm going to just use the average. So I'm going to just copy the first one, then multiply it times the number of subheadings, save time. Okay, so I'm going to do Ctrl C. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is images, this won't count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so I'm going to do Ctrl A, Ctrl V. So 400 times 6, that's 2K. So I'm going to put in 2K as well. Okay, so I'm going to go to the next guy. I think that should be all of them. So the same thing I did before. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 5 divided by 5. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11k divided by 5. So I'm going to go back to my calculator, clear everything, then do 11,000 divided by 5. It's going to give you 2,000. So approximately 2,500 words. Okay, so I'm going to go to my notepad and write 2,500 or 2.2500 words. Okay, so I now know that my article has 7 subheadings and 2,500 words. Okay, now the next thing you need to check for is the snippet winning component. Okay, the snippet winning component. In this case, it is difficult to explain which will be the snippet winning component, but I suggest you add an image, then use their ideas. So as you can see, persons has a lot of reviews from people. Okay, a lot of reviews from actual people, so you can go and do a survey and get reviews from actual people as well. This particular person just has safety information. This other person has reviews from people as well, I guess. This person has some use cases. It's just a whole guide. Okay, so it's a very detailed article. So this person has a detailed article as well. This person has reviews. Okay, so under these reviews, it has reviews from people, and it also has other things. So if I click on reviews, you see that it has over 360 something k reviews from people. So that's something you need to note. So we now know that the reason why these people win, because their information or their data is based on real life reviews from real people, right? So from voting, so you can add a poll in yours as well, something like this, so that people can actually give their own star rating and it will be generated for you like this. So that is something you need to take note of. So we now know the snippet winning component, which is a review, an actual review with star rating. Then related queries. Okay, related queries, people also search for and frequently ask questions. Okay, so now that we have this information, the next thing you need to do is to come to this place that says people also ask. We have just 4 here. What I want you to do is to click on the arrow, collapse it, click on it again, collapse it, click on it again, collapse it, click on it again, collapse it. Now take your time and choose things, avoid repetition, avoid duplicate, choose things that are relevant to what you're writing about. Okay, what happens when you stop contrav? How long do you have to stay on contrav? Does contrav make you lose weight fast? These are all what real people are asking for, and this can help you to generate your 7 subheadings. Remember, we're having 7 subheadings. So this can actually give you an idea on how to do that. So do the same thing. So I have enough questions like this. See what I'm doing? Then just copy. Okay, scroll down to the bottom right here and do Ctrl+C and copy. Then go to your notepad and just do FAQ, frequently asked question. Under it, paste your list of questions. Okay, so that's basically for this part. So under frequent, people also search for and frequently asked. You can also, another thing you can check for is you scroll down to the bottom of the page and you're going to see synonyms to what you search, your search. So food to avoid on Contrave. How much weight do you have to lose in a week on Contrave? Does Contrave give you? You get the idea. So you have to copy this as well. Okay, so I'm going to do Ctrl+C. Then I'm going to go to my notepad, give it some space, Ctrl+V. Okay, so these are all things you need to actually have. Okay, so now I have 7 subheadings, 2,500 words, and these article ideas. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna now let's say check the next step. So I've done step 3. Go to step 4, which is to feed ChatGPT your gathered data. Okay, remember we have some data in my notepad, so I'm going to copy first of all the keywords. Okay, so I'm going to do copy the keywords, Ctrl+C to copy. Then I'm going to go to my ChatGPT. Let me refresh it because it has been open for a while. So hope you're enjoying this so far. If you are, please do well to subscribe to my channel. I actually do things that I do. I talk about things that I do myself, not things that I'm seeing other people do. I learn every day and I come to this channel to share what I'm learning. Okay, so I'm going to paste this, Ctrl+V. Then I'm going to scroll to the top. Then I'm going to hold Shift and press Enter twice. Then press the Up button. Okay, so I'm going to write now. I'm going to say, below are some information from my search analysis please help me generate 7 subheading for my blog post titled, then I'm gonna use space bar, then I'm gonna put in the quotation, then I'm gonna go to copy my blog post title. Remember, okay, so we have this. I'm gonna copy this, Control C. Then I'm gonna now go back to ChatGPT. Then inside the quotation, I'm gonna paste my title. Okay, so below are some information from my search analysis. Help generate 7 catchy subheading below. Let them be optimized for the keywords contained in the data below. Okay, so let's hit enter and see what ChatGPT is going to do. Okay, so as you can see, you have 7 subheadings. So all you have to do now is copy this. Okay, Control C, go to your WordPress. You can also regenerate if you don't like the one that it has given you, but just know that whatever it's giving you is based on this information, and this information is based on what people are searching, so it is valid, very, very valid. So I'm going to go back to my blog, my post, then I'm going to paste the subheadings. Okay, Control V. Okay, I now have 6 subheadings. Before I'm posting it here, I'm going to do Control Z. I'm going to post it in my notepad first to remove the preformatting. Okay, so I'm going to scroll down. Sorry about that. So I'm going to now copy, Control C as text. We'll come back here and paste it. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 subheadings. Okay, 7 subheadings. And remember, we had to write how many words? We had to write 2,500 words. So let me give you an example of what you need to do to get how many words per subheading. All you have to do is 2,500 divided by 7. So I'm going to go to my calculator. I'm going to do clear everything, delete 2,500 divided by 7. So on average, we have 400 words. So I'm going to just make it 500 word. Okay, 500 word. So I'm going to copy this, or I'm going to go to ChatGPT now, and I'm going to write for each and every one of this. Okay, each and every one of this. So I'm going to go and say, write me a 500 word article for the topic. Then I'm going to put my quotation. Sorry about the spelling. Topic. So I'm going to put my quotation and I'm going to go to my blog. So let me just take these things closer so I go to my blog, then copy this, Control C, then go back to ChatGPT, paste this, Control V, then hit enter. So I'm going to just give it some time to actually assimilate and gather information on the whole idea. So I'm going to pause this video and wait for it to finish writing. Then I'm going to paste it there. I'll repeat the process for each and every of the subheading. Then I'm going to add my own touch of human to it. Okay. Remember, it's not good enough to just ask ChatGPT to write for you. You have to, at the end of the day, you have to go through it. You have to add a touch of yourself to it. Okay, that way you know that it's going to bypass the AI detection, because you actually altered a whole lot. I'm talking about altering it about 40 to 50% of it. That way it's not just written by ChatGPT, but it's written by you and ChatGPT. As you can see, it's writing my 500 word article, and I don't even have to do anything. I don't have to do the thinking. All I have to do is just read it, and whatever doesn't make sense to me, I'm going to alter it to make sense. Okay, and also I'm going to think of what I can add to make it even better. Okay, that's how you add a touch of human to it. Don't just copy and paste after ChatGPT writes for you. Okay, so it has finished writing, so I'm going to copy this, Control C. Then I'm going to go to my word counter to see how many words ChatGPT wrote, to see if it actually obeyed me. So it's about 627, which is fair enough, close to what I wanted it to write. And also, by the time you do your editing, it's going to reduce, it's going to add stuff like that, right? So I'm going to go and paste it in my blog under this first one. But before doing that, click on this button right here and change the heading to H2. Okay, as you can see, change the heading to H2, then hit enter twice, okay, 2 times, then paste what you wrote, what you've copied under the first one. So we have the first one. So if you click on this info button right here, you're gonna see we have a title, we have H2. So this title is usually H1, this one is H2. So we have our first H2. So we are going to do the same thing for the rest. At the end of the day, we are going to have 7 H2s. Okay, so that's how to write an article. But that's not all. Remember, you have to add a touch of you to it to make it more elaborate. You need to add pictures as well to make it more elaborate, right? So I'm going to copy this. I'm going to highlight this. I'm going to go to ChatGPT. I'm going to copy what I wrote before. Control C. I'm going to paste. Control V. Then I'm going to replace the word with the new one. Okay, so I'm going to Control C, the new word. Then I'm going to go back to ChatGPT. Then remove the previous one, Control V, then I'm hitting enter. So you get the idea, you get the idea. So that's basically how to write with ChatGPT the right way. Everything is based on research. As you can see, everything was done in a technical manner. That way I'm not just guessing. This is not guesswork. This is what people are actually searching for. If you've been following this video, you will know that up to this point, this is what people are searching for, and if I post this video, it's going to rank on Google. Okay, it's something I've tested, back-tested over and over again, and it's working like a charm. Okay, what is gonna not work for you is when you decide to just copy and paste like that without adding a touch of human to it. So ChatGPT have done 90% of the job for you. All you have to do is modify it a little. I'm not talking about copying it and pasting it in a spin bot to spin it for you. That's just going from fry pan to fire. Okay, you have to do it yourself. Trust me, I've tried this, and the best way to go about it is to do it yourself. So I'm going to copy. As you can see, it always ends in conclusion. You have to just add a touch of you. So I'm going to copy this as well. Control C. Then I'm going to go back to my post. Then I'm going to hit enter twice as well. Remember. Then I'm going to paste the second one. Control V. Then if I go back here, you see that we have heading 1, H21, then the same thing. So I'm going to pause this video and do it for the rest, because I don't want this video to be very long, because you get the idea, right? So I'm going to pause this video right now. Okay fam, so as you can see, I have finished and I've written under each and every one of the subheadings. So if I open this info, you're going to see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 subheadings. Okay, and we have over 3,600 words, and we have 81 paragraphs. Okay, so basically our target was how many words again? So it was 2,500 words, but we ended up with 3,600 words, which is okay, which is perfect. Okay, which is perfect. But I noticed a few things. We don't have an introduction paragraph here. We're supposed to have an introduction paragraph which will summarize everything here. Okay, then we need to have a conclusion, but it's not necessary to add a conclusion if what is given looks like a conclusion. So this looks like a conclusion, so I'm going to make do with this. Another thing you need to do to add a touch of human is to actually make use of Grammarly to correct some errors. Okay, so I'm going to remove this. As you can see, putting in effort, changing it to trying, comma before this, as you can see. So let's Grammarly help you to part of it. Okay, so this week 1 to 4, you can convert it to a tabular format in form of a table. Okay, I'm going to see you just leave it like this because I don't want this video to be very long. You get the whole idea. If you convert this to a table, you have a better chance of actually winning a snippet. Don't just write it like text. Make it as easy as possible. A colorful table. If you want to add a table in WordPress, click on the plus sign. So I'm going to click here, click enter, then click on the plus sign by the right, then search for table. Okay, table. You're going to see a table. As you can see this table right here. So you can use this one, you can use this one as well, but let it just be in a tabular format. If you don't like any of this table, you can download the table plugin that will give you even a more appealing table. But make sure you have something in a tabular format that's going to help you win a snippet. Okay, and this is good information that will help you win a snippet. Okay, then another thing I noticed is that one of the subheadings, which is this one that says real results, requires you to actually get real results from people. So I asked ChatGPT to generate a few for me. So this is a result from a review from Sarah, from Mark, from Karen, okay? And it is, although it's not real, but it's just to illustrate what I mean by real result, okay? So another thing I noticed is that it always ended with in conclusion. If you scroll up, in conclusion. So if you copy this and paste this from a mile away, Google is going to be able to tell. So instead of saying in conclusion, you can just delete this. Finish. That's all. Delete this. Look for the next in conclusion. Okay. Delete. And maybe make this capital letter. Okay, go look for the next in conclusion. Now there is one that started with contrav, so I'll be like ultimately. You can say ultimately. Okay, it's like a synonym to in conclusion. Okay, ultimately, as you can see, I'm adding a touch of myself in conclusion. I'm gonna say I'm gonna leave this one this way, although there's one, but I don't want to begin with contrave. Most certainly, I'll write most certainly. So when you're writing, also check to see what you're writing about. Don't just add what comes to your mind. I'm just trying to be fast here. Okay, most certainly, I'm going to look for the next in conclusion. So as you can see, I have removed some touch of AI. Then you have to look for the paragraphs. Okay, AI doesn't write paragraphs like human beings. Okay, as you can see, this is a bot. This is supposed to begin in a new line. Okay, but it's too short, so I'm going to leave it like as it is. But when you see something like that, try to modify it. This is too long, so I'm going to try to see if I can shorten it. Can I shorten it? Yes. So I'm going to hit enter and I've shortened it into two smaller ones. So basically, this is what I mean by adding a touch of human. It doesn't have to be too tedious. It doesn't have to be too difficult. So I'm going to look for this one, this if. It's too long, so I'm going to break it up into two. Okay, then this one is too long as well. So once you see it short like this, it looks like it was written by a human being, because we understand how humans think. Okay, humans don't like stress, so you shorten it. Shorten it. As you can see, this one is shorten it. Okay, so basically that's the whole idea. So apart from that, you can read it. Take your time to read it. It will only cost you a few hours, maybe an hour. Read it, but it has saved you some time for research. Read it, then look at it, find out what is not sounding normal and modify. Okay, that's how to add a touch of human. Okay, so that's basically it. You can go and read this up. I'm going to leave the link to this article in the description as well. So now that you've done this, the next thing you need to do is to add your images. Okay, you can go to Canva and generate image. It's very easy. All you have to do is look for an icon that will illustrate what you're trying to talk in this title. So Fast and Furious, you can show somebody running, or you show a car, a race car or something like that, and paste it there. As long as it's an original image, you stand a better chance of ranking than going to look for one stock image from somewhere. Trust me, I know what I mean. So you do the same for each and every subheading. What that's going to do is that it's going to allow you to rank both for normal articles and for images, because a lot of people don't know that even in the image section people rank. Okay, even in the image section people rank. So you need to rank for the images as well. And when adding an image, don't forget to add your alternative tags. Okay, alt text. It's called alt text, and whatever alt text you're having should have the keyword in it. Okay, so I'm gonna, if I were to add an image now, let's say for example I want to add an image here, I'm gonna click on this block, click on image. I don't have any image, but I'm gonna see media library. I don't think I have any image. I don't have any image. Let me just upload one real quick, just for the purpose of illustration. I'm gonna go to downloads. I'm gonna go to images. I'm gonna go to let's see, desktop icons. Let me just use this. Just use this newsletter for example, just for the purpose of illustration. Now at the top, at the right corner, you're gonna see where it says alt text. So I'm gonna paste that title. Okay, no, Control A, delete. So I'm gonna close this. I'm gonna paste this in the alt text. Okay, I'm gonna paste this in the alt text, or I'm gonna shorten it. Use this particular one, Control C, or use this right one, depending on what you want to rank for. So this one looks like how quickly does contractive work. I'm gonna click on this, then I'm gonna click on this, then I'm gonna paste this. I'm going to hit select, then it's going to pop up here. I'm going to centralize it, align center, and that's it. So this is what I mean by adding image. You're going to add image under each and every one of the title. That's going to help you to rank better. I hope this video has been helpful. Let's go and see what steps is remaining. So I've fed ChatGPT and I've written my article. Step 5, ask ChatGPT for X number of subheadings, catchy ones. So we've done that already. Write on each subheading, we've done that already. Add a touch of human, we've done that already. So it's very simple. Then check for plagiarism. Okay, check for plagiarism. So to check for plagiarism, all you have to do is go to Google and search for plagiarism checker. Okay, so I've seen one, plagiarism detector. So I'm gonna just copy my text. Remember, you have to add an introduction. So I'm gonna list out the 3 parts of every article. It should have an introduction, it should have subheadings, and it should have a conclusion. Okay, so we have our subheadings already. So all you have to do is add an introduction and the conclusion, which is very easy. You can add ChatGPT to generate an introduction for your topic. Okay, all you have to do is just give it your topic title, and it's gonna generate the introduction for you easily. Okay, so I'm gonna copy this. I hope the words are not too big. I'm going to go to the plagiarism detector. Then I'm going to scroll down and I'm going to paste my text. Okay, they allow only 1000 words. So I'm going to just chop this into bits. I'm going to just randomly delete something. Okay, 2000 words. I'm going to randomly delete something. These are my delete. Okay. We have 2000, we still need to delete more. So this is a paid tool. If you pay for it, you can actually get to use it as you want. Okay, so I'm going to delete. So we have 1600. I'm going to delete a little bit more. Okay, so we have 1500, as you can see. So we have 800. I'm going to click on check, which is at the bottom here. Check plagiarism. Then it's going to start detecting for plagiarism. Okay, so I'm going to pause this video and come back when it's done. Okay guys, so it has finally finished and it detected just 2%. Detected this, and the rest are not plagiarized. So as you can see right here, we have 95% unique and 5% plagiarized. Just 5%, so 2%, 1%. So you can actually change this. So contrave.com/weight-loss-struggle has this same keyword, which is here. If you're struggling to lose weight, which is something common, so I wouldn't let that bother me. Contrave is a combination of 2 drugs. I wouldn't let that bother me. I think I'm good, I'm okay, I'm happy with what I'm seeing. So that's for plagiarism. So now that we've checked and we found out that our content is not plagiarized, the next step is to generate images. I've already shown you how to do that. You can go to canva.com and generate images. You need to take note of the dimension that is suitable for your theme. Okay, then after that you need to publish your post. Okay, so I've done everything on this list and my article is ready. So I'm going to click publish, and I'm good to go. That's how I write with ChatGPT, simple and short. So I'm going to go to view the post on the view post page and to see what it looks like. You can also check it out. As well. So as you can see, I'm going to switch to light so it's not too dark. So there are supposed to be images. Like I said, I added one. See how good it looks adding images. So that's basically it. So at the bottom they will leave their comments and your content is flying. So as you can see, if I go to home, you see that this content is under weight loss reviews. Okay, under weight loss reviews. So we have just this one under weight loss reviews. You are how you're going to be adding. So you divide your categories into days of the week. On Monday you write on weight loss diet, on Tuesday you write on weight loss reviews, on Wednesday you write on weight loss tips. You rotate it that way. Write 2 articles daily. If you write 2 articles daily times 30 days, that's 60 articles. Okay, and in 2 months you have 120 articles. After 2 months, you can request for Google AdSense. Okay, at that point, you have more than enough unique content in each of your 3 categories, and you would have been getting some organic traffic from search engines. if you follow what I've shown you in this video, I assure you, you're gonna get some sort of traffic, you're gonna get a buzz around your blog, and that will be enough to request for Google AdSense in 2 to 3 months. Okay, having said that, have a nice day and I love you guys. In my next video, that is the finale, I'm going to show you step by step how to set up an affiliate marketing blog, the plugins you need, and how to configure those plugins to use for affiliate marketing, just in case you want to start making money from day one without waiting to be monetized by Google. You can start fixing affiliate links into all your articles. I'm going to show you how to get the affiliate links as well. Have a nice day and I love you guys. Bye.